Thanks everybody for coming. I've got a few announcements before we have our main speaker. First thing is notice the emergency exits. There's no reason for you to believe you're going to use them, but hey, you never know. Second thing is many of us carry around these funny little boxes. Please silence them, throw them at the back wall, whatever you can do so that they don't interrupt your neighbor during the presentation, and that would be appreciated. Each year, we elect officers in the Genesee Valley chapter so that we can manage and operate everything that goes on within the chapter. We'll have the next election next month at the chapter meeting. The nominees for the officers are Reinhardt Selmeyer for chair, Jeremy Oliver, vice chair, Greg Stenheim, treasurer, Michelle Barno, secretary, and Bill Lindenfelser, advisory council trustee. So those are the current nominees. If you're interested in nominating somebody else, even yourself, please see me. We've got some procedures that have to be followed for that. Otherwise, we'll elect those nominees. Next up is our past chair. Luke Nelson has a presentation I'd like him to do. As past chair, he's responsible for determining the Volunteer of the Year award, and he has the privilege of handing that out.
Thank you, Dave. Just get something out here. We had 2 nominees this year. One of them we know could not make it tonight, so we're going to award that to that person at a later date. The person that we would like to give a Volunteer of the Year award tonight to is Sarah Mastro. Just some words about Sarah. Sarah was nominated by multiple people. She's an excellent choice for a Volunteer of the Year. She's been involved in many chapter projects and served on many subcommittees the past few years. She was a key contributor to ADK's publicity, publications, and education endeavors. She was also a significant contributor to the chapter's recent fashion show. Sarah is also a skilled, wise, and thoughtful troop leader. Additionally, she has been a key member of our chapter's executive committee. After her service as the chapter younger members chair, she volunteered, right, to be the expo chair? You volunteered, is that correct? Okay. She volunteered to become the new expo chair in 2023. Under her leadership, the 2023 expo was highly successful, reaching all of its goals. In addition to these services, Sarah also volunteers at the state level as an ADK Trailhead Steward. Her kindness and charm, along with her communication skills and passion for volunteerism, made her perfectly suited to help hikers experience a safe and successful outdoor adventure. Sarah?
Thanks, Luke, and congratulations, Sarah. Next up, Jack.
Monroe County in 2024 will have another Winterfest. This time, they hope we'll have more snow. It's scheduled for Saturday, not Sunday, Saturday, January 27th. In future months, I'll be asking you to volunteer to have snowshoes that will demonstrate and let visitors borrow that day. So keep that date in mind, January 27th, Saturday.
Thanks, Jack. Reinhardt?
I'm actually making an announcement on behalf of Bill Lindenfelser, or excuse me, Bill Schweinfurth. Get my bills mixed up. Bill Schweinfurth, who organizes our annual lodge trip every year. He just wanted me to let you folks know that the trip is currently full, which is actually a good thing. But if you're interested in being put on the wait list, he is taking names, so feel free to contact Bill directly. His contact information is in the Geneseo, and the calendar event is on the Geneseo too. So please contact Bill if you're interested in being put on the wait list.
Speaking of Bill Lindenfelser, Bill has set up this hearing loop for those who have trouble hearing the speaker. He can set you up with either earphones, or the hearing loop can also tie right into the T-coil if you have those built into your hearing aid. So please see Bill Lindenfelser to get set up with that so that you can hear the presentation well. Next up, hey Sarah.
I'm not going to give a speech, but I do want to say thank you to this chapter, because I kind of always have been like a little misfit, and finding this chapter of the Adirondack Mountain Club has been like finding my family. Like, I feel accepted here, and you know, I have people that are like-minded lovers of the outdoors, so thanks to all of you. So, as your friendly expo chair, I have a sign-up sheet for volunteering at this year's expo, which is June 8th, 2024. Mark your calendars. On here, you can just be a general volunteer, or if you want to join the planning committee, there's a section to indicate that. And if you'd like to be a waterfront volunteer, there's a section to indicate that preference as well. So it doesn't really work well if I pass it around with the presentation going on, so it'll be over on the table over here after the presentation. Thank you.
Thanks, Sarah. Next up, Beth Wheeler, our current FLT steward. I guess I'm going to make an announcement.
Yes.
Beth has been our FLT steward for a number of years, and I've heard from various people that because of her hard work, her leadership, and volunteers who help her, our section of the Finger Lakes Trail has been one of the best maintained sections on that whole section, that whole trail. And she's right to point out that it's really also due to the many volunteers. And Beth is moving on, and so I'd like to call up Bruce Thayer if he would come up here.
Yes, give him a hand.
And the reason why we're applying is he agreed to become our new FLT steward, beginning with the new year. And Beth, I think you have an introduction for him.
I do. When I decided to take over this position, I had a little brownie come and present me with a gift. So I'd like to pass it on. And here it is, and you have to open it up. You don't have to open the card up. That kind of represents, this is from everybody. This is from everybody. Because Bruce has attended a lot of trail maintenance projects. And so he has been awarded very special. Yeah.
And liners.
Yes. But look, but these are special. They're special because they are
Thorn resistant.
for the barn trail. Yeah. So that's it. I've already turned over the paperwork. And honestly, I can't do the trail maintenance myself. I need every one of you who volunteer, because I end up driving my car around taking care of stuff. So that's what Bruce will be doing too. And then with more people who are able to attend, I was actually able to go to one of the trails and work with 3 other ADK volunteers and work for the day. And that hasn't happened a lot because I'm too busy getting equipment or double checking on people who might get lost and all kinds of adventures. So I think we're in good shape, and maybe there'll be some camping outings at Canacadia and other adventures. So his support is what you need to give.
Thanks, Beth. And thanks especially to Bruce for taking on this position. Bruce has been a stalwart in supporting the FLT for a number of years, and I think he'll do just a superb job as FLT steward. Katie, you're up next.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming tonight. Before I introduce Andrew Stackhouse, who is tonight's presenter, I just wanted to plug next month's presentation. I don't know if you were at the workshop tonight, but Robin Flanagan talked about her book. And next, this is a book that's available now all over Rochester, 100 Things to Do in Rochester.